Up, everybody? It is premiere game time, and it is prime time today. We got Mexico City visiting the New York Skyliners. This game looks to be an amazing one. Tip 1 by New York. New York at home. See what they can do. Devontae Graham-Cracker pronounced dead yesterday, but luckily woke up, and here is Derek Bones. Got a mismatch here. Peterson gonna go to work against the little guy. And an easy scoop and lay for the first points of the game. I take a sip of my water. This is my second game in a row. Here's buckets. Oh, they're looking. Ooh, I would have thrown the lob there to Marvin Bagley. Bagley, easy lay. No, he misses. Good defense there by Macy. Crossover. Bagley gets a switch on to Macy. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson gets a screen. Gonna go to the work. Oh, what a block there. Good defense there from Mexico City. And he gets that garbage out of here. Now, Mexico City, Jimmy Buckets. How about an amazing game from him last time out, but they lost. So here's Hendricks playing good defense there on Bones. Ferguson, he had a good game. Step back. No good. Here's Baker. Gets it out to Hardaway, looking over buckets from downtown. Green's a triple. Already back to his high-scoring ways. He had 50 last game, as I already mentioned, but my goodness, 50 points. That is amazing. It was an RBL record at the time before Jeremy Pin broke it with 53, but here's Graham-Cracker inside, and an easy, nice lay for Devontae Graham-Cracker. Here's buckets. Looking to get the post up from Marvin Bagley. Ooh, Hardaway showing off his handles here. Have no idea what they're doing. They're trying to set up a shooting play for buckets. Takes a triple again. No way. Misses a terrible shot. He had to take it, though. He had to take it. Ferguson here, who had an amazing game the last time out, being their third star. Jimmy Buckets playing clamps here. He's known for his clamps and his hard work, and ultimately being an alpha dog. It's Buckets and the black unis. Look at the defense here from Buckets, and he corrals the rebound. How about Mel Ferguson? 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 20 assists last time out, and that was just one of the better performances we've seen all season. Put up a 20-20 game and assists and have 7 rebounds as well. It's amazing. Here's Graham-Cracker going to go to work with the mid-range jumper, and it's green bean. Good shot there. Here's Buckets. The spin. Buckets going to go to the lane. Switches hands, and it's beautiful lay in there from Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy G. Buckets, man, with 5 points to start off the game. Here's Graham-Cracker. Over to Ferguson, Mel Ferguson. The half spin. Getting inside on the big man. Just standing there. Peterson goes up. Good defense there by Jimmy Buckets. Really an all-defensive player. Hardaway. Delay. It's good. They have the lead. 7-6 with about 8:40 remaining. Mel Ferguson now going to bring it up. Oh, good defense here from Buckets. Gets inside on Buckets, keeps his hands up. Another good defensive possession by Buckets. It's about 3 or 4 in a row I've seen. Buckets. To the rack. Tough shot to hit. No good. Bagley inside. Gets the offensive board and puts it in with the left hand. Marvin Bagley, Jimmy Buckets might be the best duo in the whole league. Graham-Cracker. Going to work against Hardaway. Left-handed. Got it to go. The determination to be out here after a life-threatening experience has been amazing to watch. Marvin Bagley has Graham-Cracker on him. This should be an easy bucket for Bagley. Getting double-teamed. Passes it out to Hardaway. Hendricks. Back over to Bagley. They got to give it to Bagley. He has a little guy on him. Never mind. Baker with the mid-range J, and it is green bean. It's beautiful to watch right there. Here's Ferguson. Guarded by Jimmy Buckets again. Jimmy Buckets has responsibility of clamping this guy, and he is doing it really well so far. Ferguson gets the switch, the high floater, and a bucket over Hendricks. Mel Ferguson has started off 1 of 5 thanks to Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Buckets allowed no points so far. Setting up a shooting play here for Jimmy Buckets as well. Oh, he does not take it. It's a switch onto the big man. Gonna take him inside. Oh, cannot get the left-handed layup to go in. Here's Bones on the break. Gonna go up, jam it down with 2 hands. Derek Bones for sure will be in the dunk contest this year. He has a lot of bunnies. He can get up there. Here's Buckets bringing it up. Gives it over to Baker. Back to Buckets. Pick and roll here. Buckets gets the switch onto the bigger man. Goes up and he gets it blocked. Good defense there by Macy. Here's Ferguson now, guarded by Buckets. You get the switch, and you have Marvin Bagley on a smaller guy. So I don't know why he didn't take advantage of it. And here is Crackers inside. Derek Bones, right-handed, misses. The hook, though, it's good. He is left-handed, so maybe he did miss it because he is left-handed, not right-handed. But you're an NBA player. You should be able to make that. Or an RBL player. Buckets going to go to the rack. Mid-range, no good. Jimmy Buckets struggling on offense so far, but just absolute clamps on defense. 2-7 from the field. Macy, inside, no good. Rebound, Bagley. Looking to take it up the court. Okay, the big man. Somewhere we saw from Yummy Tacos earlier today. Hendricks. Inside, Bagley slams it down with 1 hand. Good play there by Hendricks. Ferguson guarded again. AC trying to get it to Cracker. He does. Good defense here from Hardaway until the switch happens. He's got Hendricks on him. What will Devontae Graham Cracker do here? He's going to get it to the post up. Bones inside. Oh, beautiful post spin there. Derek Bones has 6 points on very good efficiency. 75% from the field to start this game. Here's Hardaway. Looking, Buckets was open for a second. Has the big man on him. Gets to the rack. Cannot get it to go. He has just been just terrible so far on offense. 2 of 8 from the field. Good defense here. Even better offense there. The crowd getting loud here in New York. Play some defense on the Aztecs. Good defense there inside. Foul and 1 for Jimmy Buckets. He shuts up the crowd with that and 1. See if he can convert here. Buckets takes a breath in and breath out. And nails down the triple. If you know Jimmy Buckets, he's all about his craft. He's always in the gym working, looking to get better. That's why he dropped 50 in his first game. Here's Graham Cracker. Goes up. Tough floater to hit. Rebound Posey. Buckets, left-handed, blocked. Good defense there. Aztecs will remain in possession, though. Here's Oakley. Pass it in. Looks like he'll just get it to Posey in the corner. Oakley. And out of bounds. That is, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. Here's Perkins. Set over to Graham Cracker. Mid-range? No. Kicks it out. Daniel. From downtown, no good. Oakley snags it with 1 hand. Looking to go up here. Gives it to Buckets. Behind the back pass to Augustine. Augustine is really the guy that come off the bench to give you buckets. I mean, last game, it was really fun to watch him go off in the third quarter, play amazing defense. He had 23 points, and it was 9 of 12 from the field. They still lost to Toronto. Here's Daniel. Guarded by Buckets. Good defense. McLeod gets it blocked from behind, but it's also a foul on Williamson. Good job making sure he doesn't get an N1, though. Here's McLeod. His second one is up. And it's good. Here is Augustine. Kicks it over to Buckets. Buckets looking to create here against Bones. Gets past him for the moment. Good help defense here on Buckets. Augustine looking to create. Three-pointer. Good. Ultra efficient, clutch bucket getter off the bench. That's amazing. Not more you can ask for. I mean, you have two superstars in the starting lineup, and you kind of got a third star, but he comes off the bench for you, and it's amazing to have. Here's Graham Cracker, gets it over to Bones. Daniel, Wally McLeod, back out, Bones. Graham Cracker, mid-range, no good. Good play there by Wally McLeod. And they keep possession. That's good hustle and effort there by Wally McLeod. Buckets stays in the game here for Aztecs. Elliott try to run a shooting play in the corner for Graham Cracker. Doesn't work. Buckets checks onto him, doesn't want to get a foul. And an easy floater there. Here's Augustine now. Kicks it over Hamilton. Mid-range J. No good. Here's Graham Cracker on the break. Oh, what a crossover there. Going up. Couldn't get it to go in. Here's Augustine now, guarded by Graham Cracker. Oh, he was open from downtown. He could have taken it if he wanted. Here's the Buckets inside. Tough shot to hit. Cannot get it to go. Posey, offensive rebound. Gets a tough layup over the top of Wally McLeod. And just like that, it is tied here. Shooting about the same for both teams. 9-21, 10-21. Here's Wally McLeod. Going to work. Looking. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. McLeod, back out. Daniel, from downtown. It's good. Huge triple there from Daniel. Come off the bench and get you a bucket. Here's Buckets. Now, his name is Jimmy Buckets, but he's been awfully quiet here so far in terms of scoring. On defense, he's made his name known, but offense hasn't really been Buckets so far. Pretty bad efficiency. Trying to set up a shooting play for Augustine Williamson. Crazy turnaround fader. Missing. Posey inside offensive rebound. And he makes it a 1-point game with 35.9 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Graham Cracker. Guarded by Augustine. Gets it stolen by Augustine. Augustine. Inside. Buckets. Inside. Gets it blocked from behind. Good defense there by Daniel. Buckets. Open triple. Pump fakes. Maybe he has his confidence taken away, maybe. No, he takes one right there. And he can't hit. Tough quarter for Jimmy Buckets. But New Mexico City, I don't care. Skyliners up by 1. As we start the second quarter, Mexico City will bring the ball up. Here's Buckets still in the game. If he can get it going offensively, I think this game is over. I mean, he's been terrible, to say the least. And they are still in this game. They're only down by 1. Their defense has been elite. Daniel's defense has already been elite too. Wally McLeod, left-handed jam. 2 hands for safety, 1 hand for more airtime, I guess. Gets his pocket pick there. Elliott on the break. Gets fouled by Augustine. It's a blocking foul. Most likely would have had an open bucket. But good foul there. Inside, Graham Cracker greens the lay-in. Seen a lot of backdoor cuts today, especially in the Sonics game. Here's Augustine. Posey outside. And I got an isolation. Tough. And that's a dumb shot. That's a really dumb shot. I don't know why he would take that. Graham Cracker. Floater. Blocked. Good defense there. Buckets on the break. Gets past his man. Goes up left-handed. Finally gets a bucket to fall there. Been terribly inefficient. But if that guy can get it going, this game is over. No doubt about it. This game would be over. Perkins. Over to Daniel. Graham Cracker. Back over to Perkins. Inside, Graham Cracker. Good defense there by Augustine. Here's Buckets. Chance to cut it to maybe one or even tie it. He's going to go to the mid-range fader. No good, man. It has been a tough game for Jimmy Buckets. He's going to continue to shoot the rock, though, and that's what they need from him. Confidence. As Graham Cracker misses. Good defense by Posey and Augustine. Augustine gets a screen here from Posey. As you've seen, Marvin Bagley about to check in. They need that. Posey gets that one to go. It's kind of an awkward shot, but you had Devontae Graham Cracker on you, so you should take advantage of that mismatch. Here's Elliott. Kicks it over to Perkins. Graham Cracker from downtown. No good. Here's Oakley. Buckets. Looks to Augustine. Augustine gives it back to Posey. Nothing there. Gives it to Buckets. 2 on the shot clock. Pulls up mid-range J. No good once again. Williamson inside. Oh, good defense there by Perkins. And it is just not Jimmy Buckets' game. He's been so bad, and it's tough to watch. But on defense, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Yeah, his defense might be top 5 in the league. Here's Elliott just winding down the shot clock. McLeod inside. Fader. Good. And they have a 3-point lead. Mexico City needs a timeout. New York up 30-27. So Buckets stays in the game, and the whole starting lineup checks in. Can really run up the score right here. Here's Buckets. Spin. Good pass inside. Good defense there. From Ferguson. Hardaway. Bagley in the post. Gets it out to Hendricks. He's going to have to put up a wild triple. Bagley. Can he grab the offensive rebound? He does. That's what he's been at his best at so far. Especially in the last game. He had about 6 or 7 offensive rebounds that were huge. Clutch, but they could not win that game. Hendricks. Bagley goes up. Tough shot somehow. Shot clock cheese from Marvin Bagley. Here's Mel Ferguson outside. He's been clamped up all game by Jimmy Buckets. It's amazing when you could take probably one of their better players away from the game. As McLeod gets an easy layup to go in. Yeah, when Jimmy Buckets can take away Mel Ferguson, that's a huge part of their guys' game. He had almost a 20-20 triple-double. Foul. Did not get it to go in. If I'm Bagley, I'm throwing that thing down with one hand, and I'm doing it aggressively. I'm not taking no easy layup on that little guy. Mel Ferguson almost had a 30-point game with 20 assists and a triple-double. And that really would have been probably the best game we've ever seen. As Bagley just misses the free throw. Ferguson, good defense there by Buckets. Couldn't corral the rebound, but just amazing defense. Jimmy Buckets, when you talk about amazing defenders, He has to be top 5. Maybe even top 3. Bones, inside, tough layup. Good defense there. Here's Buckets. Goes up on Ferguson. Tough land. Gets it to go in with the left hand. Here's Graham Cracker. Taking it up the court. Gets a screen here from Bones. Inside Bones. Good defense. Greens the lay-in with the left hand. 60% cover. Doesn't matter. Here's Hardaway. Setting up a play for Jimmy Buckets. Gets the screen. And he just lost it. Nightmare game for Jimmy Buckets on the offensive end. Here's Ferguson. Trying to get something to go here. Look at Jimmy Buckets clamping up. And Buckets just reaches in at the wrong time. I mean, I understand it. He was standing there with the ball out, but there was 5 seconds left on the shot clock, man. Jimmy Buckets just maybe letting his offensive game get to his head. Bunch of switches going here. Hardaway takes it away. Marvin Bagley on the break. Foul and one. And Mexico City has a chance to take the lead. Bagley for the lead. Yes, sir. 34-35. Mexico City on top here in New York with about 6:05 remaining and a timeout from the Skyliners. Here's Ferguson in the corner. Macy guarded by Buckets. Guy's a little tall to be running the ball out there. Ferguson downtown. No good. He has really just been terrible today. And part of the reason is because Jimmy Buckets has played amazing defense on Ferguson. And he's gotten into his head. You know, he likes to talk trash. And it's worked. Here's Buckets. He's going to get the screen here from Baker. Can you get some shot clock cheese going? Fader. Good. Shot clock cheese. Here's now Ferguson bringing the ball up. He's guarded by Hardaway. He's running the point, so he might be able to get something to go. Here's Macy, guarded by Buckets. Good defense there from Buckets. Bagley has Ferguson on him. Takes him into the post and greens the left-handed hook. Mexico City starting to feel it. They're up by 5. And Buckets reaches in. It's his second foul. For how good he's been playing defense, that's only about the second time I've seen him reach in, and it's the second foul. So he's got to be careful. He's a very valuable player. Very valuable piece of this team. You don't want to foul out. Ferguson, good defense here by Hardaway. Ferguson gets inside, finds McLeod, doing what he does best, finding an open teammate for a bucket and getting a good assist there. It's a 3-point game here. Buckets, guarded by Macy. Gonna get the screen from Bagley. Open lane, finding Bagley inside, foul. Cannot get it to go in. Bagley to extend the lead to 4. Yes, sir, on the free throw. To make it 5 with the Puma Clydes on. Good. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Hardaway. Gets the screen from Bones. Goes up. How in the world did he get that one to go in? It's only his second bucket, but good shot there to keep him within 3. Stolen there by Ferguson. He's starting to take over faster than everybody else. Lays it up. It's a 1-point game. Mel Ferguson starting to turn it on. Now here's Jimmy Buckets. Guarded by Macy. Gets the screen. It's a switch onto the bigger man. Baker from downtown. No good. Rebound Peterson. They have a chance to take the lead here. Macy. Kicks it down low. Here's Bones. Gives it over to Ferguson. Inside, McLeod. Layup, and it is good. Here is Hardaway bringing it up. Just had the lead stripped from him. Bagley sets a screen. Baker, a triple. Good this time, and he has taken the lead. 2-point game here with about 3:10 remaining in the second quarter. Here's Ferguson. Macy. Inside, lays it up. Richie Macy with an easy bucket on Hardaway, the smaller guard. Now Hardaway is going to bring it up. Running a play for buckets. They give it to him. They're going to run a two-man game. They will. Buckets. Gets right past the big man. Gets fouled and will go to the line for a chance to hit both free throws. Buckets on the first. It's in. Buckets on the second. Oh, he misses. A rare miss at the free throw line for Jimmy Buckets, but they do have the lead. No more. McLeod inside. One-handed jam. 46-45 with under 2:30 remaining in the second half. First half, my bad. Hardaway. Gets it almost stripped, but Buckets, look at him hustling, going up. Tough shot to hit. Bagley snags it. Missing. Another snag. Gets it up and in. Marvin Bagley. Proving why he is so valuable on the offensive boards. Here's Ferguson. Gets the screen. Ferguson. One-handed jam from the guard. He has slashing takeover now. Here's Buckets. Buckets gives it over to Hardaway. Inside, Bagley. Fader greens it. Marvin Bagley starting to come alive here in the second quarter. Been a close game so far. Here's Daniel. Ferguson now going to get the screen from Peterson. He's going to go all the way to the rack. Get it! No. Doesn't get it, rejected by Bagley. Peterson inside versus Bagley. Daniel mid-range over Buckets. No good. Good defense there from Buckets. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Derek Bones. He's been quiet so far. Hardaway has the bigger man on him, and he almost gets stripped. Good hustle there by Peterson, but it will be a turnover, and they'll have another 23 seconds left to work with. So Augustine will check in the game now. It was for Jimmy Buckets to give him the rest. Bagley missing on Perkins. Here's Daniel. Goes up. No good there. Augustine kicks it over to Hendricks. Hendricks. They keep taking these really ugly floaters when you should just be going all the way to the rack. Especially the big guys. Marvin Bagley has been the worst at that so far. Ferguson starting to go to work. Finds Peterson inside. Nothing there. Ferguson gonna get a screen. Mid-range. No good. Hendricks. Kicks it up. Stolen by Derek Bones. Bones. Corner. Perkins. Back inside. Peterson somehow gets the layup to fall, and they have taken the lead. 4 seconds still remaining. Hardaway. To take the lead at the buzzer. Oh, it almost went in. No good there. And we will be back after the half. So now we're back here in New York for the second half of our premier primetime game. Marvin Bagley taking up the court. He's got a small guy on him in Macy. I say he just goes to the rack every time on that guy. Does another weird hook shot / floater, and it goes in. 100% smothered. I don't know what this guy is doing, but it is working. Ferguson, guarded by Buckets. Macy kicks it out to Devontae Graham-Cracker. Graham-Cracker going to go to the rack. Tough lane there. Good help defense from Hendricks. Hendricks now kicks it up. Buckets in transition. Goes up. Left-handed blocked. Derek Bones Jr. showing why his athleticism can help on the defensive side of the ball. And there's Graham-Cracker getting the mid-range to fall on the break. Here's Buckets. Going to work. Gets a screen. Lost the ball. Buckets. Oh, what a crossover to finish to the left. No, he cannot. Devontae Graham-Cracker. Inside. Ferguson. Mid-range. No good. Hendricks. Here is Hardaway. It's a screen there from Baker. They get the switch onto Devontae Graham-Cracker. They do that little hook floater, and it works. Baker with an easy bucket on Devontae Graham-Cracker. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Buckets. Kicks over to Devontae Graham-Cracker. Got the bigger man on him. Gets a screen from downtown. It's good from Devontae Graham-Cracker. Hits his first triple of the day. Both of these teams are really well-rounded in terms of scoring. Here's Buckets now. Has the slower Macy on him and misses another shot. He is just ice cold right now. I don't know if or when he can turn it on, but if he does, they blow this game open. If he hits about half of his shots that he's missed, this is a different game. I mean, he has shot absolutely terrible from the field. His defense has been amazing, though. Side on Bagley. Gets it to go. There's Peterson extending their lead to 4. Here's Hardaway. Looking to set up a play here. Kicks it to Buckets. Gets the screen. Buckets. Oh, the Euro step, and he misses the lay-in. I don't know if I've ever seen this bad of a performance. Devontae Graham-Cracker rising up and jamming it down with one hand. Jimmy Buckets has just been terrible. If he wasn't playing good defense, this might be one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Buckets gets stripped and it's stolen. And that's just how it is, man. Jimmy Buckets is letting the game get into his head as it's blocked by Bagley. Devontae Graham-Cracker, do not try that in Marvin Bagley's paint. Here's Bones Jr. Good denying here from Jimmy Buckets. Just turns the whole play off. Cannot hit the three-pointer there. Ferguson missing. Here's Bagley. Side. Buckets. Will he take a shot here? No. Gets it stolen. Graham-Cracker. Good defense. Kicks it. Corner. Ferguson from downtown. It's good on the open triple on the fast break. They are up by 9. All the responsibility has to fall on Jimmy Buckets on the offensive end. If he can get it going, they are going to win this game. But right now it is looking like the Skyliners might be making a huge run here to close the game. Oakley to Buckets in the corner. He is ice cold. Looking to set up a shooting play for him, though. Can this get him in rhythm? He doesn't take it. Spin. Inside. Good look into Williamson. And the foul. Okay, Jimmy Buckets, if you can't get a bucket yourself, go ahead and create one for your teammate. Williamson to convert. 56% chance of making it, but he puts it in. Here's Graham-Cracker. Guarded by Hendricks, it seems. Gets past him. Nice pass inside. Blocked. Good defense there from the Aztecs. Their defense has been A1 so far. Hendricks gets stripped by Bones. Buckets covers. Oakley gives it back to Buckets. Screen here from Posey. Buckets needs to create something for his team. Williamson. Screen. Mid-range. Somehow hits that. Comes off the bench, gives him 5 straight points. And the lead is cut down to 4. Here's Ferguson. Gets his pocket picked by Jimmy Buckets. Graham Cracker gets it back. The floater. It's good. He makes it a 6-point game. Here's Hendricks. Gonna get a screen from Buckets. Hendricks says, I'm just gonna bully Mel Ferguson. Give him his 3rd foul. I'm gonna go to the free throw line. Misses the first, which is bad. Augustine will come in the game now. Green's the second, so it went in. Here is Ferguson. Gets a screen. One against Augustine. Good defense there from Williamson. He's played amazing defense so far. Dwayne Perkins checks into the game. Finding Graham Cracker underneath. He gets it back and lays it in, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Hendricks. ISOing. Bad pass goes off the rim. Here's Graham Cracker. On the break. Makes the tough left-handed layup. And they are starting to open this game up. And they are trying to run away with it. They are up by 9 against New Mexico. Hendricks in the corner, guarded. He has such a size advantage. Devontae Graham Cracker. Augustine is blocked by the little guy Ferguson, but fouled from behind. Dwayne Perkins picks up his first foul. Augustine, the first one is up, and no good. Not a good free throw shooter. Yeah, last game he was good, but overall he is not a good free throw shooter. He greens it, but 71% chance of it going in. Kind of makes no sense to me. Perkins. Trying to set something up for Graham Cracker. They do. Graham Cracker being aggressive. What a move. Gets to the rack and jams it down with 2 hands. Hangs with one and looks at the crowd and says you like that. Beautiful game so far. And they need a timeout here. They are up by 10. Back, boys. Sorry I had to take a break, bruh. Here's Hendricks. Kicks it over to Augustine. Augustine. Williamson inside. Fader. No good. Graham Cracker. Can he bust this game open with this takeover? Might be trying to run a play for him. No, he's just going to get it to him. Cracker. Inside the lob. One-hand jam for Dwayne Perkins. Oh, my goodness. Number 4 to number 12. The nasty left-handed finish. Here's Hendricks. Going in and out. Can they score here? They doubled team Hendricks and Dwayne. It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball. Good defense here from the Skyliners. Really just trying to run away with this game. Oakley, Hendricks. Here is Augustine. Augustine gonna go inside and just bully the bigger guy. Well, he looks big. He's a point guard, though. So, it does make sense that he bullied the bigger guy. Here's Graham Cracker. Still in the game at this point. Looks inside. McLeod jams it down with one hand. It is a dunk fest right now in New York. I understand what the coach is doing for Mexico City. I mean, you need to... Hopefully, your bench can give you some buckets, especially this guy, Augustine, who was phenomenal last game. And then when you go in the fourth, you're only down by 4 or 5 points, and you let your guys go to work, Marvin Bagley especially. Here's Augustine. Augustine. The triple. It's good. Clutch bucket there from Augustine. Has a weird jump shot. I keep thinking he's left-handed, but then he shoots with his right, which is really weird to me. Ferguson inside, Graham Cracker. Backdoor cut, greens the layup. Just like that, the lead is back to double digits. Here's Hendricks. It's a screen from Augustine. Gets it stolen. Augustine was going to be wide open for another chance at a triple, but good defense there. No look pass. McLeod misses the wide open layup, and it's the Aztecs ball. Oh man, McLeod. That is some JaVale McGee type stuff right there. Missing and tipping the ball out of bounds. Good stuff there. Hendricks bringing the ball up. Looks over to Oakley. He's going to look out mid-range for Posey. No good. Graham Cracker getting double teamed. Good defense from Oakley. Picks his pocket. He's got to look inside to Augustine. He does. Jams it down with one hand. And they are trying to come back because they're only down by 9 points now. Here's Ferguson looking inside. Graham Cracker lays it in. Here is Augustine. Kicks it over to Williamson. It's an 11-point game still. Oakley doesn't shoot the three. Augustine in the corner. Got to try to get him open here on the triple. They do. Augustine can't hit that triple. Fighting inside is Posey, but McLeod comes up with the rebound. Looking, finds Graham Cracker. Inside, McLeod gets it blocked, but it doesn't. He doesn't miss it? Or maybe he didn't get it blocked. See Marvin Bagley checking in over there. You could say Jimmy Buckets with his head down on the bench. And another steal here. Graham Cracker says, I'm just going to lay it up. Look at the bench over there from Mexico City. They are just upset with how they're playing right now. They are down 15. They have really fell apart in this third quarter. Inside, Posey, left-handed lay. Part of the reason they've fallen apart is Jimmy Buckets struggling to live up to his name, Buckets. He needs to get some buckets. Graham Cracker, laying, good. And their defense has been atrocious since him and Marvin Bagley have came out the game. Here's Hendricks. Look at the screen from Augustine and Posey. He's going to go to the rack. Fader. Very early and misses. This game looking like a blowout. Ferguson inside. McLeod, bucket. Casey McLeod getting an easy lay in there. Hendricks gets it inside. Posey, mid-range. It's good. Graham Cracker inside floater and one. Devontae Graham Cracker. If you're watching this, Graham Cracker, you're unstoppable. Marvin Bagley checks into the game. What a turn of events this game has turned into. It's about a 2-point game heading into the second half, and now it is just ugly to watch. Bagley checks in and gets an easy bucket over the top. I think they should give him the ball every possession because he can't be guarded. I don't think Peterson can guard him. Graham Cracker, pull up, 3. Oh, could not hit. So up by 16 points as we head into the fourth. New York showing off in front of their home crowd. 73-89. Skyliners up. Now we look at the State Farm assist of the game. Here's the, just beautiful pass on target. Graham Cracker. I like that lob. Here's Graham Cracker. Kicks it over. Macy from downtown. Hits the 3. Hardaway. Gets the screen there. Hardaway going to go to the rack. Gets it blocked. Good defense there from Devontae Graham Cracker. An aspiring performance. McLeod. Jimmy Buckets is checked into the game. Ferguson. Now working against Hendricks. Good defense here so far. Macy, easy open layup off the help defense. If you're Marvin Bagley, you can't jump out at that. You can help, you can kind of hedge, but you can't jump out fully. You just allow the easy bucket. Macy. Now Jimmy Buckets, if he can put together maybe a 10-point quarter, they can win this game. I think they can because you have Marvin Bagley too. Here's Baker in the post, a fader from about a foot away, and it's in. They're down 19, but you have some moves to make, man. Play good defense. Jimmy Buckets, you need a couple steals, a couple of blocks, you're playing really good defense individually. It's just can your team get it done? Gets fouled by Marvin Bagley. I guess not giving up any easy buckets, I guess. Macy, first one is up. No good. So the foul turns out to be a plus for them. Can he make it a 20-point lead? Yes, he can. Here is Buckets. Side and a bad pass there. You got to throw it high. Marvin Bagley is a tall guy. Derek Bones Jr. and 1. He hasn't really been amazing all this game, but he's been good enough. And this team is shined. They are up 23 points. Jimmy Buckets and Marvin Bagley need to come alive. Hardaway looking. Buckets has to take that. Goes up on Ferguson and he gets a bucket to go in. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe that will get him going. One layup might get him going. He might be feeling a little confident. If they get a stop here on defense. Good defense there from Buckets, and a foul is called. He thought it was all ball. Ferguson greens the first one. Makes the second. Lead is back up to 23. Well, I know how to erase the deficit. Just chuck up a bunch of threes, honestly. You might as well try it. Buckets, Bagley, a mismatch. He has to take him to the rim if he wants to get a bucket here. Goes up, gets it to go in. And you see, as he shot it, they started to double team him. So if they double team, he's going to have to kick out to a shooter. And they can get back into the game doing that, but they have to play defense. They just don't here. Ferguson gets inside, and the foul. This is an ugly game in terms of scoring and defense from New Mexico. Defense in the first half was absolutely amazing. Here in the second, I mean, there might be some turmoil between these guys. I don't see any team chemistry. I mean, Jimmy Buckets and Marvin Bagley are about the only guys that are really putting it together. Here's Hardaway, the lob up to Buckets, and he throws down the reverse jam. Beautiful lob. Maybe that'll get them going. They're down by 21. They need some good defense here from Buckets. Buckets playing amazing defense. They double team inside. Peterson lays it up. It seems like they score every possession inside the paint. They might have to switch to a zone if this is... I mean, that's ridiculous. This defense is just terrible. Bagley. Check it out. Bagley. Now posting up Macy. Buckets. Mid-range. Breaks it again. He had an open shooter in the corner. He had Baker open for a three. Just didn't see him. Ferguson. Guarded by Hardaway. Getting double teamed. The steal. No. Ferguson gets it back. You have to get that. Ferguson, the mid-range. No good. Oakley. That's it. They're down 24. Looking inside. Bagley has a mismatch and a half on him. Goes to the fader and hits. They're down by 22. Ferguson exploding to the rim for the one-handed jam. It's frustrating watching this Mexico City team just play terrible. They have a good game on their schedule. The next time they play is going to be against Seattle. Oh, they're no good. Bagley posting up, finding Oakley. Here's another mismatch on him. They're going to give it to him again. Another post fade from Bagley. See, I don't get why he doesn't take him to the rim. It's just frustrating to watch this team and how bad they've been. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get it going. And Derek Bones, how in the world does he hit that? Tough shot, but talk about Mexico City. They have to play against the Supersonics next game. And the Supersonics look unbeatable. They really do. And this team is falling apart. They are down by 24 points. You can see some of the benches about to come in. They might need to trade for a third star when things aren't going right. Maybe acquire one, via Instagram. Recruit somebody to come to your team. Macy in the corner for three. No good. Buckets with the rebound. Bagley from downtown. He hits a triple. Well, he cuts the lead to 21, so that's a plus, I guess. I don't know why you're bringing in your bench. Let your star guys go at it. Never mind. I think you should bring in your bench. I mean, what kind of defense is that? It's ugly to watch. I say you give it to Bagley, man. I don't think Macy can guard him. Buckets, the screen from Bagley. And Bagley just throws an illegal screen out of frustration. Ugly game to watch here. It's really frustrating to watch this team struggle. It really is. Here's Elliott. Graham Cracker is still in. Gonna go to work with the floater, and it's in. He's been unguardable today. Unguardable. Here's Hardaway. Goes up, and he gets a bucket. A little too late if you ask me. Now you want to start hitting contested layups? I mean, yeah, offense has been terrible, but just the defense is just atrocious. Yeah, Graham Cracker doing whatever he wants right now. Hits another mid-range, and he is absolutely on fire. He's been amazing so far. They're up by 25. The New York Skyliners really showing how dominant they are. The Jordan player of the game, Devontae Graham Cracker. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable. Gets a bucket whenever he wants. Just doing whatever he wants to this team. Dishing, scoring at a high rate. It's been fun to watch. It's been really fun to watch. Not if you're a New Mexico player, Mexico City player or fan. Or even if you're me, it's atrocious watching this Mexico City play. Hardaway, and he just misses the free throw. You're a point guard and you can't hit free throws. That is a problem. He can't do anything else. Hardaway goes up, gets a layup. Wow. It's not like they're down by 23 points or nothing. Here's Devontae Graham Cracker with shooting takeover. Marvin Bagley about to check into the game. Same with Baker. And Jimmy Buckets will come in as well. Atkins inside. Graham Cracker gets stripped. Gets it back. Goes up. Can't hit. So now they're starting to play a little good defense. But too little too late. You're down by 23 points. Here's Solomon. Riley with the ball. Solomon gets a screen. Tries maybe the dumbest triple I've seen all day. And of course it is no good. Graham Cracker goes to the spin, crossing over. Good move he puts on there. The floater. It's blocked. Riley with some good defense. Providing some good minutes off the bench. Peterson. Looking to get it into somebody. He does. Graham Cracker. Oh, he should have taken that. That was open. Macy wide open. But he misses. Bagley. Good pass inside. Buckets getting fouled by Bones. Buckets. The first one is up. And it's good. Second one is up. It's good as well. Down by 21. Can you make the most amazing comeback in RBL history? My answer to that, I hope. Here's Graham Cracker inside to Macy. Bones. Ferguson gets the screen from Peterson. Ferguson going to work on Baker. Gets past him. Shot. No good. Macy inside. Offensive rebound bucket. You really had a chance. You really did have a chance to come back. But it's just that. They score every offensive possession, it seems. Every offensive possession is just a bucket. Hardaway going to get a double screen here from Baker and Marvin Bagley. Hardaway slips away. The mid-range J is no good. Oh, Bagley gets the offensive rebound but doesn't go back up with it. Oh, Marvin Bagley with an aggressive jam. Just frustrated at this point. Takes his frustration out on New York. Free throw is up and it's good. Here's Ferguson going against Buckets. They double team him. And they leave Peterson wide open. This game is really tough to watch right now. This is my second game I've done in a row. Man, these last 20 minutes have been hard. So it'll be the Aztecs ball still. Here is Hendricks. Kicks it over to Buckets. Buckets, the left-handed layup is up, and it's good. Ferguson working with the ball. Finds Graham Cracker inside. Wow. An easy bucket again for about the 80th time. Bagley. Outside the Buckets. Buckets gets the screen. He's going to go up with it. Gets it stolen there by Bones. Here's Devontae Graham-Cracker. Finding Derek Bones. Here's Ferguson. Mid-range J. A little bit of an ugly shot. Offensive rebound, Derek Bones. Derek Bones guarded there. New York playing some good background music. Derek Bones goes up on Bagley, gets it blocked. Good defense for the first time in a long time. Here's Buckets. And he gets the and one to fall. A little too late. About a minute here remaining. Buckets at the line. The first one is up. No good. Wow. So a blowout victory here for the New York Skyliners. In a game where it seemed like they weren't even trying that hard. Yeah, I mean, just anything they want, they can get. I mean, Devontae Graham-Cracker, an absolutely amazing performance. Derek Bones played iffy, but he didn't need to do anything as Graham-Cracker hits a triple. Why not? Why not add it on? Here's Sullivan. Maybe they can get some points to make the final score not look so terrible. Buckets inside. Nichols. No good. Green with the rebound. Here's Devontae Graham-Cracker. Cracker crossing over. This game is over. The New York Skyliners win 124 to the Mexico City's 101 points. In an absolute blowout victory that might have been tough to watch in the fourth quarter. Devontae Graham-Cracker puts on an absolute show. Jimmy Buckets and company struggle to get anything going. Now we look at the box score, and Devontae Graham-Cracker, not surprising, 47 points and 7 rebounds. And incredibly efficient. How about Mel Ferguson being the second star, having 18 points, 18 assists, and 5 steals? Derek Bones, 13 points, 5 rebounds, and a dunk. Then we look at over here, Marvin Bagley, 32 points, 11 rebounds. He should have had about 50. I mean, nobody can guard him inside. Jimmy Buckets, 10 of 29, almost shooting 30% from the field, which is terribly inefficient. The rest of the team did not step up whatsoever. Thank you for watching our RBL primetime game. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.